Rape crisis centers are here to believe and support survivors of sexual violence. Many people feel alone after experiencing this type of violation. They don't know where to turn. They don't know who will believe them. That is exactly what the Rape Crisis Centers are here to do, is find out what you need and how we can work with you to make sure that you know what your rights are, you know what your options are, and that you get any and all of the support that you deserve.
We follow the motto that a survivor knows what's best for them.
We have medical and legal advocacy for victims, survivors of sexual assault, even for their loved ones as well. So helping them navigate those sometimes really complicated medical and legal systems.
So what a medical advocate would do is make sure that the survivors feel supported with the medical institutions. Also, what a medical advocate would do is discuss follow-up options that a survivor has. They also can accompany survivors to those follow-up appointments if that is what they choose. They also can answer questions regarding anything regarding just that hospital visit that they had, and just ensure that the survivor just knows their options.
We help them from the emergency room from the moment that the sexual assault might occur, all the way through however long they might need our support. And sometimes, especially in legal cases, that can be a few years.
So the Chicago Rape Crisis Hotline is a 24-hour confidential, anonymous hotline that survivors and community members affected of sexual violence can call, get immediate support, get crisis intervention, and information and referrals surrounding the assault. So the Chicago Rape Crisis Hotline tries to accommodate all survivors that call. It doesn't matter what disability you might have, we will find the resources that will help you get through this.
So a survivor can either come in contact with a medical advocate if they do go to the emergency room. Also, they can just contact their local rape crisis center and request medical advocacy services. SACETA is the Sexual Assault Survivors Emergency Treatment Act, and what it is it's the law that hospitals are mandated to follow when providing care to sexual assault survivors. So some key components with SACETA is that a survivor has the right to be prioritized in the emergency room. So they're going to be taken away from the general public and put into a private room as soon as possible. That kind of just ensures safety, but also to ensure that these survivors are taken care of. A survivor has the right to a head-to-toe exam, medical treatment, and if there was any genital contact, that survivor has the right to have a genital exam. The survivor has the right to choose if they want to give a report to law enforcement or not. So survivors now have the option to have what we call third-party reporting, so they can give their narrative of the assault to a nurse or a significant other, and the nurse or the significant other, with the patient's consent, can go ahead and provide that narrative to law enforcement. They also have the right to say no to any part of the medical process in the emergency room. We also have legal advocacy services. So what a legal advocate would do is just accompany that survivor throughout the legal process. So the legal process can sometimes be a bit confusing for anyone, but when it comes to sexual assault survivors, what happens is a lot is thrown at that person at once. So we want to ensure that that survivor has someone there to walk them through that process.
We also have a fabulous counseling program that supports, again, survivors of sexual violence, but also the important people in their lives. So we have individual counseling, group counseling, family counseling, couples counseling, to help the person heal from the violence they've experienced, and also to help support, their mother, their children, whoever might need to heal along with that person.
Here at RVA, all of our services are free and confidential. So a survivor, again, is never going to have to pay for any service. We are available 24 hours, holidays, 7 days a week. It does not matter. We will be there for that survivor.
For anyone that has experienced sexual assault, Know that you are not alone and that you can always receive support from your local sexual assault program.
Anyone can call the Chicago Rape Crisis Hotline at any time, any day of the year. The phone number is 888-293-2080, 888-293-2080. We are committed to serving all survivors of sexual violence. We know that the disabilities community is affected disproportionately of sexual violence, so it's very important to us to be part of the solution of bringing better services to that community, as well as being part of prevention in that community.